Are we done? 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 Are we done calling Brian wrong? Can we stop? Can we stop? Can we stop? Been saying he's a good GM forever, bro. Everybody wants to have like hindsight. Everyone is Captain Hindsight. Let's just wait and see how it. Why can't we have some foresight? It was so obvious, all of the picks that he was lining up, that he was cooking, and he gave up nothing. All these picks, and we gave up nothing. Absolutely nothing. All-time fleece? Undoubtedly. Thank you, Luka, too. Luka helped. The Luka trade definitely helped. It's like, look, bro, Luka went for one first-round pick. Like, come on. Gave up nothing, y'all. Sorry, my cat is like freaking out because I'm yelling. Gave up nothing. Absolutely ridiculous. Everyone was complaining. Everyone was complaining about the pick, about the number 8 pick. I want Rob Dillingham. And what did we say? You could either wait till 2031 and use it if you want, or you can use it to get another player. Everyone's like, no, we need him now. We need a scorer now. Yeah, exactly. Fire Brian Wright, Sebastian. Exactly. Thanks for all the super chats, by the way. But exactly. Shout out Trey Jones. Yeah, Trey Jones is gone. We love you, Trey Jones. I will not miss Zach Collins. Zach Collins and Trey Jones are gone. That's all you gave up. We're gonna go through all the picks or whatever, but it's literally nothing, y'all. Like, if you're wondering if this is bad, it's not. It's like nothing. Shout out City. Oh yeah, and City Sissoko. You think guys? I'm about to be heartless right here. We just got De'Aaron Fox. This is a star talent, okay? This is a star talent. One of the best, maybe the best pick and roll point guard in the NBA. One of the best pick and roll point guards in the NBA, and you have Sochan, who's the second. Is it the second best or is it third? I think it's the third best pick and roller in the NBA. And then you got Wemby, who is phenomenal, right? Oh my God. Let's just look. I'll shoot. Not everybody's gonna catch the live, right? We'll be live for a minute. Maybe like gosh, at least an hour. Let's just, okay. Yeah, we'll just make this a segment. Okay, here's a segment for the people later on that catch this on YouTube later. All right, so we'll just post it individually. All right, if you didn't make it to this live. Absolutely ridiculous, crazy that Brian Wright gave up nothing, and I think everyone owes him an apology. All this time, where I thought it was obvious foresight on his part, that I thought he was doing a really great job of lining things up where we can make a move in the future. And everyone just constantly say how trash he is and how he messed up in this draft. He messed up here. He messed up there. And all these picks don't matter. Guys, we're going to break this down. Hold on. Let's look at exactly what the Spurs gave up. At least what we know so far. Let's see here. Here we go. And I'm going to tell you why exactly this is actually insane. Okay, so thank you so much for the super chat. Dang, thanks for the super chat, guys. Jeez, good God. So check it out. I'll try to get to these in a little bit. All right, so full trade here. The San Antonio Spurs get De'Aaron Fox, Jordan McCloud. No one cares. We got De'Aaron Fox. No one cares. All right, so you just want to know what we gave up. We gave up City Sissoko. That's a hit. You know, I really do believe in him. I think that he's going to be pretty doggone good, but not De'Aaron Fox good, right? You give him up for De'Aaron Fox easily. Like, you don't even play around about that. And just going through the plays, Zach Collins and Trey Jones. Obviously, we didn't really find much use for Trey Jones. during this season. It just seemed like it was kind of going downhill a little bit. Obviously, Zach Collins, we weren't playing him at all. So, yeah. And this is actually insane to be able to trade off Zach Collins, because I personally didn't think anybody would take Zach Collins with this contract. But sure. I guess they want him. Now, this is the big part. Okay, this is where it gets crazy, guys. We gave up Charlotte's Hornets 2025. I can care less about the Hornets 2025. That's literally not going to convey this year. It's a protected 1 through 14, and they're one of the worst teams in the NBA. It won't even convey. It doesn't even matter. That means nothing to us. That was going to be a second-round pick. It's going to be a second-round pick. And then you gave up the 2027 San Antonio Spurs pick, our own pick. That's horrible, right? Oh, no, we gave up our own pick. This is probably the most valuable pick that we gave up, right? But check this out. Let's do San Antonio Spurs upcoming draft picks. Look how insane this is. So the 2027, that year here, we gave up ours, but we still have Atlanta's. And I still expect Atlanta to be pretty doggone bad. And in 2028, we have 4 second-round picks. So if push comes to shove, you could possibly package any of those picks and move up. You're good. Like, you're totally fine. You could literally do that. So 2027, that's the biggest hit. But, like, not only do I expect the Spurs to be pretty good, so our pick won't be that bad, but also we have the Hawks. So does it matter? And then you have the 2031 Minnesota. Now, this is where everyone needs to say, Brian Wright, I'm sorry. Because this pick right here is the same pick that they got because they trade away Rob Dillingham in this last draft. And that's like forever from now, right? So we don't really know what the landscape. So that's probably, honestly, at least if I'm looking in the Kings perspective, the Kings fans perspective, they might end up packaging this and selling it off somewhere else. But Kings fan perspective, this might be their best pick. This might be their best, right? Because Minnesota at that point, they might not be that great. We already know 2027, we expect the Spurs to be pretty doggone good, unless it just completely falls apart and everything just is absolute trash for some reason, which won't happen. And yeah. Oh, and also you want to know something else we gave up. We also gave up the Chicago pick in 2025. But I told you guys I was pretty nervous about that because Chicago Bulls, we needed them to be pretty good. And right now I think they're, where are they, guys? 9th seed? Let's see. I should have just typed in NBA standings. I don't know why I did that. They are 10th seed. So for this one to even convey, we would need them at least in the playoffs. And doesn't look like that's going to be the case, right? Doesn't look like that's going to be the case. So the Bulls pick doesn't even matter. That one doesn't even matter. We just gave them their pick back. We are cooking. The Spurs still have so many picks for the future, along with not giving up anybody. You still have Keldon, right? And they might still move Keldon. I don't know what's going to happen there because Keldon looked really sad during that press conference. So you still have Keldon. You still have Castle. You still have Vassell. Obviously, you have Wemby. You still have Sochan. You gave them nothing. Clay, you happy we have KJ? I'm okay. Why would I just want to add KJ? If you didn't have to add KJ in, then no. I don't want to get rid of KJ if you don't have to add him in. Move and get something better. Are you kidding me? Apparently, Keldon was supposed to get traded, but sent City instead. That is insane. That is actually insane. They gave up nothing. And this is why I always say, bro, can we stop? Please, for the love of God, stop just being reactionary for every single thing that happens with the Spurs. Every single move. Oh, the Spurs got more picks. Well, that's not guaranteed that this could become something. This isn't guaranteed that this could. You're putting yourself in a position to win. Stop complaining so much. It's good to put yourself in a position to win. And that's what Brian Wright in the front office has continuously do. They put themselves in a position to win. That's all you can ask for. Good God. Why do things have to happen for us to say, yeah, he's a good GM? He's been a good GM this entire time. I've been saying this. So excited to see Fox in a Spurs jersey. I'm really... Oh my goodness. Oh, NZ, calm down, my friend. Relax, my guy. So is Vassell coming off the bench? I don't know. Does it matter? He doesn't have to. You can move Castle to the 3 if you want. I mean, he's versatile. You know what I mean? He's versatile. All right, let me look at the other super chats. Let's see. What do we have here? This was a fleecing. Indeed, it was. Once a Spur, always a Spur. Will root for you, Zach, the Enforcer Collins. Trade Dookie Defense Jones. And did we call him that? City, my city, Sissoko. I think you made up these niggas. Brian Wright, fleece. And core still intact. Dev, KJ, Jeremy, let's go. Salute clan. Yes, sir. So thrilled Brian Wright is goated. That is true. Clan and chat, I love y'all. Brian Wright the GOAT. Here's your phone, my man, because you freaking called it with the Chicago, Sacramento, and San Antonio Spurs. Amazing call, amazing trade. Thank you, Brian. Brian, correct. The funny thing about it is, yes, the Bulls being involved, I definitely thought that they would be involved, especially since the Kings have had interest in Zach LaVine for so long. I did not expect us to give up nothing. I think I had us giving away our 2025, our personal 2025, not the Atlanta Hawks one. But yeah, I was not expecting this. Absolute fleece job. Let's see, is there anything else that came up out of this? I think that's all we got right now. Like, not getting rid. My friend initially like called me. He was like, "Oh, dude, we gave up. All we had to give up was Keldon, Trey Jones, and Zach Collins." And then we had to do a double take because we were like, wait, Keldon didn't even... They kept Keldon too. That's crazy. I wonder how Kings fans feel. You think they're upset? Actually, we can check. Luka headed to the Lakers. De'Aaron Fox headed to the Spurs. Zach LaVine headed to the Kings. And Anthony Davis headed to the locker room. Let's see. This is going to be ridiculous, guys. Chris Paul just got moved to the bench, by the way. Like I said, De'Aaron Fox is one of the top pick and roll guards in the NBA. Period. We're going to be a lot to deal with offensively. Let's see here. And I would argue he's not even in his prime yet. I would argue he's a year off from his prime. Brian Wright is the man. We back, folks. We are so back. We are so back. We are so back. So if you want to know some of his numbers here. Nearly 50% from the field. Not really. 47%. I don't think that's nearly 50, but it is what it is. 32% from 3. So he's an okay three-point shooter, but he is a 3-level threat nonetheless. He's having his best year from the free throw line, so that's good. 6 assists per game, 25 points per game. We are about to cook, y'all. Also, I have to change my take. I wasn't expecting this big of a trade this season, so I have to change my take, okay? My take has changed. The San Antonio Spurs are in the playoffs. I'm sorry. I think we make it to playoffs. I think we make it to the playoffs. By the way, there's a lot of people in here. Please subscribe. That would be nice. My cat is losing it right now. Let's see. Let's look at some standings, okay? Right now we're 12th, but we're literally a couple games at, well, not really a couple games because you need more wins than just a loss column there. But we're a few games off. We're a few games off from being in the playoff picture. When was the last time you had 1K in the stream? Maybe like when Wemby got drafted. I'm not sure. Subscribe. Yes, subscribe, please. Subscribe to Clan the GOAT. Subscribe to Clan the GOAT. All of you. expeditiously. Hit the like button. Hit that like button. Do it. Do it. I dare you. Dude, this is crazy. This is crazy. Absolutely insane. So, yeah. Just want to say, we did it. The Spurs are back. And we did it with giving up absolutely nothing. And there were so many fans that were going on a tear saying, we need to get rid of Devin. We need to get rid of Castle. And I don't believe I ever really did that. I thought that keeping Castle would be ideal. I thought, truly, this is what I thought. I thought best case scenario, you keep Castle. Worst case scenario, you get rid of Devin. Well, actually, worst case scenario, you get rid of Castle. Best case scenario, you get rid of Devin. That's what I thought. Not the case, though. Not the case. Actually insane. Actually insane. Those people are straight casuals. Well, I don't think that that's them being casuals. I think that it was like De'Aaron Fox is that good that they're willing to get rid of Castle or Vassell. I don't think that I was just hoping that we wouldn't have to, but I even thought that we would have to, right? I didn't want them gone. We didn't even give up Keldon, y'all. The best in-season trade in Spurs history, period. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Still benefiting from the DeJounte Murray trade, mind you. Clan, you can't say it's a perfect trade for you since Keldon's still on the team. You need to understand something. Being able to make a deal like this and keep Keldon Johnson is crazy to me. I think that that's fine. It's not like I'm sitting back like we should have included him. Why would we include Keldon if we don't have to? All this means to me is that if you were to move, because they probably still will try to, if you move Keldon, you can get even more? Which in turn you gave up even less for what you just did? This is crazy. Absolutely insane. I'm ending the segment for the people at YouTube that you see this later when it's uploaded. I'm gonna end the segment for that. That's all I have to say about this right now. But I'm gonna talk to the chat way more. So make sure you're keying in on the live stream sometimes, you know? It's pretty good. It's pretty nice. It's pretty fun around here. Actually insane. Give me 1 second, guys. Someone called me. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Actually, you guys need some type of, hold on. I'll give you some type of visual, all right? Let's go to Instagram. And I'm sure De'Aaron Fox got something on his page. Here we go. We got to start calling him Swiper, right? He's a Dragon Ball fan? You guys told me that. I did not know he was advertising for him. What is going on? He's a Dragon Ball fan? Look. It's a perfect match. Look. You see that? It's a perfect match. I don't have any other Dragon Ball stuff over here. I used to, though. Oh, wait. No, you can't see inside my... Yeah, you can't see inside here. I got a little Vegeta Funko Pop. That's crazy. I want to see DeJounte's reaction. Actually, hold on. I got something perfect. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, here's a visual. I'll be right back. Ah, crap. All right, was that a good visual? I think that was a pretty good visual. I didn't know he was Dragon Ball Z. He's literally just like us. I'm a mean anime fan, guys. Fox averages more points, assists, and rebounds than Tony Parker across his career average. I don't think y'all understand how good this is. I won't start comparing, but this is actually crazy. I love KJ. So glad we kept our heart and soul. We win in the Chip Clan. Don't go that far, but the Spurs, I do think, are a championship, not championship, playoff team. Like, I think we make the playoffs with this move. Okay, I think we make the playoffs, and if we don't, we still have our own pick. I can't believe we stole Fox for nothing. Insane. It's kind of crazy, yeah. Dude, even the Bulls, right? Like, if I'm a Bulls fan, would I be happy with this? Like, this is pretty bad. Well, actually, it makes sense for the Bulls if they just want to go ahead and say screw it and just rebuild. That's what it sounds like, getting their 2025 back. They just want to rebuild. I'm excited as everyone else, but who's next to help us win a chip? I know we need a backup center and small forward, even though Barnes been playing well. Dude, Dylan, we have our own pick and the Atlanta Hawks pick for 2025. Let's just enjoy the ride. And also, you kept Keldon, which Keldon looked very sad. I think the Spurs still want to move him. So maybe you can get something out of that. I don't know. Bulls tanking with Collins, whether they like it or not. They're about to tank. Like, that's the whole thing. I mean, why else would you want your 25 back? And didn't we just get that? Like, didn't we literally just get that 25 from them? Like, didn't we do that last season? When did we get the Bulls 25? Wasn't that last season? Do you guys remember? Atlanta will give us flag. Yeah, and then the Atlanta Hawks are dealing with a plethora of injuries right now. And it's not going to get better. They have season-ending injuries. And I guarantee you they're going to lose a lot of these. They should lose against us. They should lose against the Bulls. They should lose Magic, Knicks, Magic. They probably lose against the Pistons. Probably, yeah, lose against the Heat. They should lose against the Thunder. This is a rough... They're going to lose a lot of games. The rest of their season is not easy. They might just win a few of these. Like, it's going to be bad. And they're already out of the playoff picture. So their pick should be pretty decent. Hopefully it can get to that around 11th. I don't know if they'll drop as far as 12th to 15th. But that would mean we'll probably end up getting like a 7th, 8th overall pick from them. Fox plays Wednesday, almost guarantee. I heard the Spurs are contending to land Trae Young. We're contenders to land Trae Young. I don't really see a point. I actually gave up on the whole Trae Young thing after we didn't go after it last time. I was just like, screw it. Let's just keep Atlanta stuff. Why give them their picks back for Trae Young? There's no point. We just got De'Aaron Fox. There's no point in doing that. Let's not get silly here. Let's keep their picks. And the Spurs are about to be pretty successful, and we still have plenty of picks lined up. Like, we're good to go, man. No Trae, shaking my head. Yeah, we don't need Trae at this point. There's no point now. It will be pointless. Yeah, I don't get a point. I don't get that. Is Fox going to try to be the first option? Is he going to try? What do you mean? Is Fox going to try to be the first option? I don't think Fox has an ego like that. Like here, listen to. Let's see if we can find it on Twitter. De'Aaron Fox. Let's see. See if we can find it. It has to be a media one. Is this it?
Speaking of last year, though, you guys played the Mavericks. Luka fouled you, and he started complaining, and your reaction was incredible. What was your mindset going right here?
Dude, I'm like, you very clearly fouled me. Like you clearly fouled me. Like, that's why I'm elite.
Hold on. That's not what I was looking for. Where is it? Oh, is it this one? I think it's this one.
It's crazy how good he is. But he also has that like Tim Duncan demeanor. Like every day I see him, like, yo, what's up, Rook? Like,
he has that Tim Duncan demeanor. Guys, it was set in stone. He's talking about Keegan Murray. I did not know about this one. I didn't know about this quote.
What's up, Fox? I'm like, come on, dog. You gotta give me something. You just give me something. But like he doesn't. He comes in, man. He's the most efficient guy I've ever been around. Like,
you listen to this guy speak. Clan Stop Glaze. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. You listen to this guy speak, and you're worried about whether or not he's gonna be like, I need the ball. Actually, genuinely though, he's not really like that. He's not gonna worry about being the first option or whatnot. Like, players around the NBA know what Wemby is, unless your name is AD and you're hating. But like, everyone knows what Wemby is. Everyone wants to play with Wemby. Everyone knows how special he is. Everyone knows that you go to San Antonio, it's already set in stone. He's the best player on the team. He's going to be your go-to. He's just going to come in and try to win. That's all he's here for. I was trying to find the quote of him basically saying, like, he wants to... He didn't say he want to leave, but he basically said, hey, you know, I want to compete. Let's see. I was hoping it would just come up here, but I don't really see it. Here, maybe if I type in, because he didn't sign the extension and he was answering to that to Draymond Green. Here we go. Was this it?
What was the motivation for you to pass on the
Yeah,
extension?
this is it.
For me, man,
Yeah, this is it. This is it. He just wants to win. He's not worried about all that.
it has all to do with the team, the organization. Where are we going? I want to make sure that we're in a position.
This probably need to be a whole nother segment, honestly. So if anybody's joining in, because there's a lot of people joining in right now. If anyone's joining in, someone asked the question, you know, if we're worried on whether or not he's going to want the ball or want to be the number one guy or whatnot, want to be the first option. He is not that type of player. I don't think that should be an issue whatsoever. They'll figure it out. But what he said to Draymond Green about not signing to the Kings is very telling on where his mindset is.
What was the motivation for you to pass on the extension?
For me, man, it has all to do with the team, the organization. Where are we going? I want to make sure that we're in a position to try to win in the future, because that's ultimately what I want to do. Like, I feel like I'm continuing to get better as a player every year. But for me, it's, are we looking like we're continuing to get better year after year? And are we going to be able to compete at a high level? Mm-hmm. And that's all mine is. Like, if we can show that this year, like, you know, you sign the extension now. If not, like, obviously I still have another year, but.
And we actually speculated on this right when this came out, like, yeah, this doesn't look good. When players start questioning the organization and questioning whether or not you're in a position to win, are they really going to make like a crazy 180 swing before your contract is up? Come on, that's not going to happen. Come on. For all the times I say you don't know what you're talking about. Thanks for the super chat. I don't. Okay.
That's where my mindset is. I love the city. Like, I love being here. I've raised my family here. I would love to be here and retire here. I mean, how many people can say they played in one organization for their whole career? Like, right. I want to be a part of that select few people. But at the end of the day,
that's good. That's telling too. He want to be with one organization.
organization for their whole career. Like,
Right.
I want to be a part of that select few people, but at the end of the day,
But
I also want to win.
he want to win. That's all it comes down to. He wants to win. He wants to win. And luckily for us, we have Wembanyama who holds himself accountable quite often, all of the time, actually. So it's just a really good culture in San Antonio. I think he's really going to like genuinely enjoy it. Fox is a decent dude. Yeah. A family man, too. He's a family guy, as they will say. I thought he posted something. He posted something with his family on here. Oh, here. Was it this? This is Christmas? He has a whole family. 3 trees is crazy. I think those are real trees, too. Yeah, lucky he's a family guy. Lucky he's a man who positively can do. Need a big? Stop being greedy, Anthony. Good guy. We're coming minutes off of the news that we just got De'Aaron Fox, and you're sitting here talking about more that we need. We know what else we need, but we just got De'Aaron Fox. Who takes number 5? I don't know what number 5 means to him or Steph Castle, but I'm hoping that Steph would just give it to him if he wants it. So that would be nice. Is he from Texas? I think his wife went to school in Texas, right? Isn't that how that works? De'Aaron Fox hometown. I don't think he's from Texas. Or I don't think he grew up in Texas. Yeah, he's from Louisiana. He's from New Orleans, Louisiana. I think his wife went to school in Texas. He's from Houston? Oh, so he was just born in Louisiana and then he moved to, let's see, De'Aaron Fox hometown. Oh, wait, yeah. He went to high school in Texas. Isn't his wife from Texas too? And I think he also has a home in Texas. I think. Okay. She's from San Antonio. Wife is from San Antonio. Gotcha. He ain't going nowhere. He'll retire a Spur. You say he went to Cypress Lake? Yeah, it's right here. Nice. Wait, I missed the super chat. What did the other super chat say? Clan low-key mad Keldon didn't get traded. No, I'm not. If you don't have to include him, don't include him. I still think he's being moved, but don't include him. I think we make one more trade before the deadline. Me too. Outsiders of a backup center. We still need a starting small forward. Do you think we'll look to the draft for that? There's 2 projected in the top 8, I think. I think that we get a small forward out of the draft for sure. It's kind of insane, guys, that I'm sitting here and I can't. I'm baffled that we have our and Atlanta's 2025. I was not expecting that, especially in a draft that's this deep. The fact that you were able to just get rid of nothing and make this happen is unheard of. Sam Quinn just tweeted, I don't think people grasp just how well the Spurs are still set up. They have their second star now, and they still have basically everything else, all of their youth, cap flexibility, and most of their picks. Literally every team building path is still available to them. It's insane. And this is why I always say, don't be reactionary. Think about it. Think critically. Think about it. Stop waiting just for something to happen. Like, oh, they need to do this. Brian Wright, the Spurs have to literally win a championship before I can give credit for anything. No. Look at us. Look at other teams. The San Antonio Spurs, how quickly this rebuild is going is insane. It doesn't work like this. It doesn't supposed to work like this. Everything's playing in our favor. You tank for a season and then you get Wemby? You're already building your team like this. You go into your second season after winning only 20 games and you're already surpassed that? What is this? You're on pace to double your wins from last season. Now you got a second star, and you still have all your. This is not normal. And the Spurs, the best thing about all of this, is when the Spurs start winning. I mean, I'm expecting it to happen pretty soon now, but let's just say for the sake of our argument, 2026, when they're winning, they still have picks set up. They still have Atlanta's pick. Right? They still have our own in 2026. We don't have our own in 2027, but we still have Atlanta's. You still have so much going forward. And meanwhile, the Dallas Mavericks give up Luka Doncic for an injury-prone older star player and a draft pick. Insane. I'm gonna miss Trey Jones, though. Yeah. I mean, Trey Jones was very. I feel like a lot of times, where down the stretch of some of these games that we went through, it was kind of weird to like see a place for him, right? Like it seemed like what we needed him for prior is just not necessarily there as much anymore. What is that? Oh, you can super chat and then give a reply to your super chat? I didn't know it worked like that. Thanks for the super chat, man. He says, I don't know how all of these players we have will work together. None of them are consistent. Vassell, Fox, nor Keldon. Fox scored 12 points against the diabolical Washington Wizards a few weeks ago. And then you said, oh, somebody responded to that. Okay, that's how that works. He says, when you have people trying to create, this is someone else. When you have people trying to create their own shot and that's not their skill set, you expand more energy, which results in inconsistent results. They'll be fine having some take the pressure off. Yeah, let me bring this up. I'll be completely transparent. Keldon Johnson, I don't have much faith in at this point. Like that he'll end up being like a star caliber player, like really, really great. He's a good player, but I not too much faith as far as that consistency getting better. Now, Vassell is concerned. I do agree with the reply here to your chat, because Vassell, I think it's a lot on his plate that the Spurs are still asking him to do. And he oftentimes, and I think Mitch Johnson, good God, has brought this up, that a lot of times he begins to like overthink or just trying to make the best play imaginable. Having an extra star on the team allows it where you can tell Vassell, this is just your role. You're just a scorer if that's what you want him to be, and you don't have to worry about anything else, right? Vassell is not a second option, right? Like, I think that we all have come to the conclusion that man is not a second option. He is, at best, a third option, and a really good third option at that. But putting him as the second guy next to Wemby, he's not good enough for that, right? And I think that his contract also is going to diminish a little bit. It's going to reflect that, right? He's not making that much. I think Vassell's definitely worth like the $24 million he's going to make. So it's fine. And you can still move him if you absolutely need to. But yeah, don't worry too much about the inconsistencies and all. Like, they'll be totally fine. They'll be totally fine. Adding a player like De'Aaron Fox is really great. De'Aaron Fox has some really crazy showings this season. And by him having now a Wembanyama, he should do even better. Like, what did he have? One of these games, what was his highest scoring game this season? Was it 49 points? And I think his highest scoring season ever was like 60 points, right? My cat's food dispense. I was trying to help her out. Yeah, so 60. Was that this season? Oh, I didn't realize he has 60 this season. I was thinking of the 49. Let's see. See some of the showings this man has shown. Let's see here. Why is it like this? Where the heck are the points? Oh, it's right here. So it's literally in purple. Oh, the 49. Okay, yeah, literally his best scoring performances have been this season. Insane. Spurs fleece. They did great. Only downside, Sochan didn't get traded. I'm not baiting into that. That's rage bait. You want me to get mad? Forget you. Wemby scored 50 points against Washington in November. That's cool. Could Vassell focus more on defense as a third option? I don't think Vassell has been that bad defensively at all. Yeah. LOL Sochan next. Guys, Sochan is important to the future. The Spurs do not want to give up Sochan. You need to realize the order of things, okay? You need to really realize the order of things. If they weren't willing to get rid of Castle for De'Aaron Fox, do you really think that they're going to get rid of Sochan? They value Sochan more than Castle. It's just the truth. So we win the championship now? Not right now. If you give up Sochan, you lose a lot of defense. Obviously, yeah. If you give up Castle, you lose a lot of defense. But yeah, with Sochan, I mean, you got him all over the court. Easy there, Clan. No, I truly do believe that. Let's not get wild here. Sochan's fourth option now, thank God. Offensively, I would never put Sochan in that category of any option. I don't want Sochan to be like a GOAT. It'll be nice, you know, and he's going to have times where he looks really good, but like I don't want him to be like a offensive player you lean on or whatnot. He does all the gritty work. Basketball is more than just scoring. He's fine. Phenomenal defender. Still the second best defender on the team outside of Wemby, which is valuable, okay? Let's not act like defense doesn't matter anymore. All right, I know it's 2025 and we're in a new era of basketball where no one thinks about defense, but like it matters. So as a glue guy is hilarious. What makes that funny? What's a glue guy to you? He's undoubtedly a glue guy. Thanks for a super chat, Dusty. Sochan is very important to his team. Yeah, he is. First super. Huh? Did I miss a super chat? I'm trying to catch them. There's a lot of people on today. Sochan is 100% a glue guy, just like Draymond. Yeah, obviously. If you don't think that, then no offense. You don't know what you're talking about. Sochan is legit elite on D. Stop downplaying him. Yeah, Sochan is one that you can't stat watch. You will always think that he's, well, not always, but a lot of times you'll think that he's bad if you just stat watch. It's not. I'm gonna get nerdy, okay? I mentioned this last live stream. I'm gonna get nerdy, okay? Sochan is like, who in the chat? There's enough people we can ask. It's gonna be a few people. Who in the chat plays Marvel Rivals, okay? Or like used to play Overwatch or whatever. I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals. All right, I've been ridiculous when it comes to playing Marvel Rivals. I'm gonna give you a visual. Spurs 2025 champs. Thanks for the super chat, but you're going too far. Who's your main clan? Captain America. I am Diamond 2. All right. Okay, so there's quite a few people that play it. All right. Let me put up a visual here. If I can find it. Didn't I upload my stuff? I know I put it on here. I should have just went to my freaking media stuff. All right, here we go. Here, let me mute this so it's not copyrighted. All right. Okay, here. This is me playing Captain America. Okay, let me tell you something. All right, this is what Sochan is. All right, he is a tank. Okay, so there's different roles that you have in that game. Okay, you have tanks, you have duelists, you have strategists. Okay, and I think a lot of people criticize Sochan because he's not a duelist. Now, what is a duelist job? Their job is to give off damage. Their job is to get as many kills as possible, i.e. scoring, right? I think that's what people really value in the NBA is like, can you put the ball in the basket? Can you shoot threes? What can you do for me in that regard, right? But Sochan, he's a player that he's not necessarily the best shooter in the world. Let's be honest, okay? We all know this. But what he does do, similar to a tank, is all the dirty work. He facilitates an offense that makes it easier for his team to be successful, right? Like he fills in the gaps, right? He's in the right place at the right time. He gets the offensive rebounds. It's not going to be some great stats at the end of the day, but you cannot tell me, you can't watch the film and tell me he didn't help his team win. He just did all the other things that you don't necessarily value as much, right? And that's how my stats are on Rivals, right? Like I might have 14 kills, 3 deaths, and you'll say, oh, you had an okay game, but like, look at the duelists, they had 40 kills. It's like, well, what do you think helped them get those kills? I did. I helped. And that's what Sochan is. He is a tank. He's not going to necessarily give you all the best stats in the world, but what he is going to do is he's going to do the gritty work and the things that don't show up on the stat sheet. He's going to this is me making space for my team, right? This is me making space for my team. All these clips are that. You think I'm just bullying this person just to bully it? No, I'm making them stagger. I want to make them stagger. This right here, that was killing someone, like that was a kill, sure. This right here, I'm not intending to make any kills. Oh my goodness, I didn't mean to play the music. It's like super loud in my ear. You guys can't hear it, but I'm not sitting here trying to get kills. I did, but it's like I'm just trying to open things up for my teammates. Once again, here's another one. Just trying to help my teammates out. Just trying to help my team. Just making a path. The end of the day, you might think I was trash, but nope, I did everything I possibly could. That's what Sochan is. Exactly, you need that dog. That's what you need. That's what he is. And that's fine. Okay? Agree 100%. I don't understand why there's so much Sochan hate. I don't know. But you have to actually pay attention. I haven't come across a Sochan game, which is very impressive, mind you. I haven't came across a Sochan game where I could point to and I come out of it saying, wow, Sochan really didn't give me anything defensively. I have not yet experienced that. Maybe it's a player here where he messes up, obviously, but as far as what he's bringing defensively, always been top tier. Hold on, they're live on Twitter right now. Let's see what they're talking about. Who is this? 216 other listeners?
Not ones that were the most highly coveted, and given the light of the Luka trade, that 2030 pick swap is looking so much better for us with the Mavericks. I mean, it couldn't have been a better day.
Yes, I agree. And again, the nervousness of losing Castle, because that was the hang-up. The Kings were adamant, but the Spurs knew that they didn't have to. In the end, all they had to be was patient, and they were able to pull it off. So I kept posting weird stuff like somebody finally blinked. They're playing this poker game, and Pop's playing against the Sacramento guys, and you just know.
I'm bored. Sochan hate is so idiotic, bro. They only watch highlights or something. I think they watch the highlights and then they look at the stats. Got a lot of casual Spurs fans in here who don't watch all the aspects of the game. Thanks for your super chat. Clan, I keep asking this, but I gotta know. Have you seen the part of the Wemby's full name is for sale? Pretty cool. Seeing that part of Wemby's full name is for sale? What do you mean? Wemby's full name? Oh. Oh, I did not know Wemby's name was this long. Victor Nanga Wembanyama de Fatu Facel? I don't know how you say that. Did you guys know this? Am I late to the party here? I didn't know his name was this long. Yo, I did not know that. Yeah, I didn't know either. I literally just thought it was Victor Wembanyama. So how does this name work? How does this work? Oh. Clan the Spurs fan just subscribed. Fox fan, now Spurs fan. Hey, let's go. Welcome, man. Welcome. Fox is going to get a lot of love over here. Boris Diaw. Thank you for the super chat. You think that's a real Boris Diaw? It works over time. That's how. He's Facel's cousin. Sochan hate is because we were losing and the casuals needed someone to blame. Yeah, because like it was even inconsistent with the how many games we won with him versus lost against him. And then you go and look at the games that we won without Sochan, and like we would have won without Wemby too. Like it wasn't actually that impressive. There was only like 3 games without Sochan that we won that were impressive. Other than that, it wasn't. It was like 6 games that were nothing. And then even if you break it down even more, you have to look at when Sochan actually got like more than 30 minutes a game. The Spurs were actually 500, which without him, they're basically 500 anyways. So whatever. Clan, your channel is gonna get huge. That'd be nice. If it gets bigger, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. Everyone subscribe. Subscribe. Do it. Do it. Today's a good day, Clan. It is a phenomenal day. And we still have when's the deadline, guys? The 6th. So we still got till, is that Thursday? Thursday. So we'll see what happens on Thursday. Should be something that happens on Thursday, I would assume. Subscribed and a member. Thanks, man. Fox got here right in time for Rodeo Road Trip. Man, we got the Rodeo Road Trip coming up. We get to watch Fox. We got the All-Star game, which Wemby, and he said that he is going to make it more competitive. We have the dunk contest with Steph Castle. We have the skills challenge with Wemby and Chris Paul. Like, we're cooking, bro. Rest of the season is going to be nasty. I'm saving my money up because I'm going to Japan this summer. And also, I brought this up plenty of times, but have plans to move there. So, just got to make sure we set all that up. So, I do want to see a game now. Like, I guess I wanted to already, but let's see. Closest would be Memphis. Tickets are just so expensive. You think it went up after this? Ticketmaster is ridiculous. Your channel will blow up with game live streams. What you mean, mid-game? Most people jump in after the game. Like right when the game is over, that's when most people hop over. That's usually how that works. When does the Memphis go against Spurs? Am I missing something? Oh, literally February 3rd. Wait, we play tomorrow? We play the Grizzlies tomorrow? Well, I can't make that. I didn't realize we play them tomorrow. Do we play them again after that? Because we played them twice thus far, right? Okay, and then we play March 1st. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. It's on a Saturday. Let's see. There's tickets I always get whenever I go. Let's see how much they're going for. If you go to a game, no, I'm not going. I like these. What the heck? I like these seats. The ones where you get a table. It's kind of nice. I don't think you get a table here. No. Wait, you might. You might. I can't recall. $200? I ain't going. Wait, is that for two? Or is that each? I think that's each. That's literally each. Nope, I'm good. I think that's each. Is that each? We're about to see. I have to check and see where I sat last time. They're asking me to sign in. I'm not doing all that. I gave up already. You need to move to San Antonio, bro. We live down here. I'll visit. Mr. Clan, what do you think that the starting lineup will be after this trade? De'Aaron Fox definitely starts. Maybe Fasel, and then Castle, and then Sochan Wemby. You can move Barnes and CP3 to the bench. Maybe. You don't have to do that. I don't know. Oh, that's one too. You said Fox, Castle, Harrison, Sochan, Wemby. That works too. I just don't mind Castle being a 3 if you want him to be. CP not going to like the bench. CP will be fine. Trust me, he will be fine. I don't think he'll trip. He'll still get his playing time. And think about it, we just got rid of Trey Jones, so like we still have place for him. Like he's gonna get his playing time. Barnes or Chris Paul got to start. Okay, then Barnes. Chris Paul don't start over. I mean, who's Chris Paul gonna start over? Mitch says Sochan on the bench for foreseeable future. Okay, then Barnes starts. It's going to take longer than that than Fox to fit in, I'm thinking. I think they start him right off the bat. Wow, just saw this. We fleeced them. Yeah, oh, you just now saw it? It's crazy, bro, isn't it? Isn't that wild? Yeah, so he's going to come off the bench until he's off minutes restriction. Oh, okay. I figured he was like hurt or something. I was like, I don't understand how he's not like playing at all. I figured it's still the injury stuff. And then we have that rumor, which I don't know where that came from, so I'm not going to act like it's like legit. I have no idea. But we have that rumor that Pop could be back in February. I say take it with a grain of salt, but that was strange when we got that. You guys recall that? Finally, we do something with all those picks. We still have all these picks. We still have all these picks. I'm trying to see if there's any other. Let's see what the internet has to say about. Oh, by the way, who won Album of the Year? The Grammys are today, weren't they? Let's see. I hope Death to Some Shady didn't make it. I love Eminem. He's my favorite rapper of all time. But I don't want him to win it over Doechii. Taylor Swift won it? Wait, Beyonce won it? I'm so confused. Doechii won Best Rap Album? Oh, thank God. Yeah, I would have been really angry. I think Eminem even would have like disagreed with that. That's cool that it's cool that Beyonce won an out or a Grammy. But yeah, that's good. That's good that Doechii won it. I did not want Eminem to win that as his album. I like the concept, but it was a little sloppy. Obviously, some phenomenal verses in there, but nah, he did a better job of killing off Slim Shady and Marshall Mathers LP2. It was done better. So I was like, why are we still doing this? And I also felt like at times he forgot the whole point of why Slim Shady was a thing to begin with. Like all of the trauma, all of the drugs that led up to that. Like I felt like he kind of lost the plot a little bit. And he made it out to that Slim Shady was just there to be edgy. And I'm like, no? Do you remember what was going on, bro? Didn't know Beyonce still did music? Yeah. Of course. Of course she still does music. All right, I'm trying to see if there's any updates, guys. Let's see if we can find anything. Here's a good post. Spurs kept both 2025 picks, Vassell, Sochan, Castle. Gave up 2 average role players, Trey and Collins. 2 protected first-round picks, Chicago and Hornets. But even this is crazy. Because Chicago, when we just gave it back, and then which it might not convey, and then the Hornets one is going to be a second-round pick next year. So, like, because that's not going to convey. They're one of the worst teams in the NBA. And it's protected, like, 1 through 14, so. Oh, goodness, Adam and Eve. This is not sponsored by Adam and Eve, by the way. The Spurs land franchise pork. Okay, that's not. Let's see. Am I crazy thinking that the Spurs made it out like bandits? This trade is laughably bad. No Castle, no secondary San Antonio Spurs prospects, Sochan, Vassell, etc. No Atlanta picks. You get 2 unprotected picks and heavily protected Chicago Hornets first that won't convey. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Wright is the apprentice of Buford for a reason. The San Antonio Spurs are a well-oiled machine. There's no one that they hire that is going to be incompetent at what they do, right? He's done a phenomenal job, and it really frustrates me when certain Spurs fans, specifically on Twitter, come out and say stuff in the lines of, like, oh, we messed up on Luka Samanic. Oh, we messed up on Primo. And it's like, good God, bro. Like, I guess we just have to be perfect. Look at every team in the NBA. Look at every draft pick in the NBA and tell me how many of those players panned out. What happened after? It's always like the Spurs could have had this player in the draft. They could have done this. They could have done that. And then when you remember, when you actually go back and think about it, I mean, people wanted Kai Jones. Like, that's who they wanted. They wanted Kai Jones. It's silly. Clan, stop. I already feel bad enough. Oh, was that you? Yeah, just stop having just hindsight, okay? Hindsight can be helpful in knowing what direction you need to go in at times, but like when you constantly need something to happen for you to give someone credit, you limit yourself, man. You can't get excited for anything. Like, oh, this draft is coming up. It's some really good players. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. You have to pick the player. Like, everyone did this with Wemby. When I was advocating for us to lose, I was like, I want us to lose. People were actually saying I'm a fake fan, and fans that want us to lose are fake fans. You're not actually. You're just this loser mentality. Or they'll bring up generation. That generation. It's like, come on, bro. You just want to lose. You're just a bunch of losers. And it's like, no, you have to have some foresight here. There is Wembanyama, going to be one of the greatest players to ever walk this earth that we can grab. We need to lose. We don't need to play around with this. You need to lose. Well, it's not guaranteed that you get him. Who cares? You lose. Try to lose. Jeez. Lose. Spurs playoff odds way up now from 700 to 380. It should be. It should be. Oh, another trade just hit. Let's see. Let's see. Everyone just going to cook today? We're not going to get any special trades at the deadline, or? Shams didn't post that. It must have been someone else who posted it. Where's DeJounte? What has he got to say about this? Are we still going to lose for 15 years? Let's see how people felt. Here we go. I'm already ahead of you. By the way, what's even crazy about this trade is if the Spurs did nothing, we're still good. I know fans would have been upset, but if the Spurs didn't get Fox, we're still like set. Because Spurs have every avenue now. We have our draft picks, so we can just grow authentically, right? So things don't pan out, we can just grow authentically. But then you have your cap space, so you can sign a big, star if you want in the future. But one thing that's like really important is players want to play with Wemby. Like players want to play in San Antonio, right? They want to come to San Antonio. So you can hit them with so many different avenues. A lot of teams only have one or two avenues that they can build a team with. Spurs have all of them. Like, look at the Los Angeles Lakers, for instance. If they didn't get handed Luka, they had nothing. Now that they have Luka, they have only one way to build. The selling point is we have Luka. Come play with Luka. That's it. I mean, I guess we're LA as well. Like, that helps. But, yeah, come play with Luka. But Spurs, we can hit you with everything. Hey, you want to come play with Wemby? We're going to get quite a few pay cuts when the Spurs start winning, like really winning. We can get a draft. Okay, this isn't working out. We can get a draft pick. We have draft picks. We just make some really solid, good picks in the draft and build this thing, right? I can see us trade Devin and Keldon and picks for a disgruntled star in the year or two. I think the Spurs are going to really try to hold on to Vassell. I can see Keldon being moved. I know that's like, I know it gets annoying me saying this all the time, but I still think that he's on the block, right? I don't think they keep him around. He just looked way too sad for me to believe that they're keeping him around. You know what I mean? Blasphemy Clan, KJ is staying. We'll see. Keldon will be moved before Vassell or Sochan easily. The next person on this squad that would be moved would be Keldon, easily. As far as like the main guys, easily. What you just gave up, guys, you can get back. That's the crazy thing. The little that the Spurs did give up for this trade, if you move Keldon, you get more back. I'm so glad we got rid of that Hornets one, dude. I was not happy about the Hornets, having that Hornets pick anymore. So, after this trade, our pick won't be as strong, right? It just won't be as strong. But the Hawks one is really great. So we might end up getting maybe not even late lottery, especially when we're in the playoffs. So we might be getting like a mid first round pick of our own and then a top 10 pick from Atlanta. We're cooking. Finally out the rebuild playoff drought too long. We're not quite outside of the rebuild yet, right? With like this upcoming draft is still part of the rebuild. We're not quite there yet, but we're close. We're close. We're still kind of in the rebuild. It's gonna take another off season, but this definitely sped it up. Big up from France, huge. What's up, man? What happened? You know what? Usually I'll say, hey, just Google it, but let me tell you, okay? Let's go over it again, because it's actually that awesome. So my friend, who is it, D7? D7, listen. The San Antonio Spurs just got De'Aaron Fox, a star talent next to Wembanyama, okay? Absolute star talent next to Wembanyama. Now, you might be questioning, well, what did they give up? They had to give up something crazy. Nope. They gave up City Sissoko, and they gave up 3 first-round picks. 3 first-round picks? Nope, it ain't that serious. They gave up one of the first-round picks that won't even convey to a first-round pick, so this one doesn't even matter. This Hornets one is going to be a second-round pick next year. It's going to turn into that. The 2027 San Antonio Spurs pick, which is like, wait, we gave up our own pick? Yeah, but we have Atlanta's pick, right, for 2027, and at that point, our pick won't be that strong because we're assuming the Spurs will be in the playoffs in 2027. And then we gave up the 2031 Minnesota pick, in which we literally just gave up Rob Dillingham for that, and we still have a swap. So, yeah, the 2030 swap is what we have, and we gave up the 2031 Minnesota pick. So all we had to do is give up Rob Dillingham for that one. And then there's one more, and we gave up Zach Collins, Trey Jones. I know you don't care about that. And then we gave up our own, or no, we gave the Bulls their pick back for 2025. So basically, you gave up nothing. You gave a pick back to Chicago that they, that was just theirs. We just gave them it back. We gave up basically a second round pick, and we gave up our own. Like, we gave up nothing for 27. We just gave them nothing. Trey Jones is good, man. Trey Jones is not De'Aaron Fox good. He is not De'Aaron Fox good. Brian playing chess. He has foresight. Even the whole the Luka trade, that's huge for us. I actually didn't gloat about it because I feel bad about it because it just seems so sad. But even the Luka trade, it is a 2030 Dallas Mavericks swap that we have from them, right? So by 2030, he was expecting them to be pretty bad. Like, he didn't know what was going to go on with the Luka situation because he knew that he may not sign the extension or whatnot. Like, we knew this already. So he was kind of like sitting in the background like, I don't know, it might not work out that well. So he's going to take that 2030. But I don't think anyone expected it to be this bad, right? Like, no one expected them to trade away Luka for AD. By 2030, 5 years from now, they are going to be pretty whack, right? I don't know what they're really building off of at that point. They'll have Lakers 2029, but like, that's probably not going to be good because you just traded away Luka to them. Luka Doncic, the player that's not even in his prime yet, that put up 73 points in a game last season. Yeah. So him with the Lakers, if he stays with the Lakers, even their 2029 doesn't look good. So Mavericks look pretty terrible. So the Spurs are really cooking. We are finessing the NBA so tough because by the time that we're a championship team or we're like deep in the playoffs getting ready to win that ring, we're still going to be getting top picks in the NBA draft. Do you understand what I'm saying? it's not going to fall off. Unless you start trading away those picks, which is possible. You can do that. But you're still going to be getting top picks. It's likely if you keep these picks that you have, you can end up getting lottery picks while you're in the midst of winning championships. This longevity plan that the Spurs have is beautiful. We're just never gonna lose. This hiccup that we dealt with, guys. What did we deal with really? You know, we dealt with. Hold on, let's look up the Spurs history. Records. Okay. So what did we really deal with here? Like, I know Spurs fans complain a lot about, oh my God, this has been so hard being a Spurs fan. Guys, it has not been that hard for us compared to other teams. All right, so 2027, you had 60 wins, right? And you got kicked out of the conference finals. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo, right? And this is when the whole Kawhi fiasco happened. You got kicked out of the first round, but we made the playoffs. So made the playoffs. We won't count those, okay? The Spurs made the playoffs. So how have we struggled as a fan base? Well, we were like basically 500 for a few seasons, and then we just tanked. So like a few seasons we were mid, we tanked, we got our superstar, and now we're back in business. Like literally, we just had to deal with 1, 2, 3, 4-ish seasons. I won't even count last season, even though we were trash. We knew what direction we were going in. Everyone was more optimistic last season, so we dealt with like 4 seasons, and now we're back on. Now we're about to be back on top. That's nothing, bro. A lot of teams deal with way worse. Actually, who we just traded with? Let's look at what the Kings have to deal with. Or had to deal with. Let's see. Okay, this is actually worse than I even thought. Is he? Okay, guys, they've been bad forever. Yeah, they've been, guys. Stop being babies, all right? Stop being babies. Let's see the last time. We'll just say the last time they got 50 wins in a season. $2005. The last time they gave you 50 wins in a season, 2005. And then they gave you 44 wins. And then since then, from 06 all the way to 2021, they didn't see the playoffs. Every team is like this, mind you, unless you're looking at like the Lakers or the Celtics or something. I'm excited for the future rivalry with the OKC. Oh, dude, I'm excited for the Lakers, bro. That rivalry might be back. Luka hates Sochan. He hates going against Sochan. Cam Johnson signing? Where you hear that? Trade Johnson and one more first round for a true starting center to pair with Wembanyama. Your thoughts? That'd be cool. I mean, I'm down for whatever, man. I'm chillaxing now. OKC don't want to see us. Let's give it a minute. You know what's funny about all of this? Brian Wright is who people think Sam Presti is. I said it. Brian Wright is who people think Sam Presti is. Bassie is a good defensive center. David. He's athletic. He can get some blocks sometimes. He's not a good defensive center. Okay? Just calm down a little bit. Bassey holds his own. That is that is actually the best possible description of Bassey, I think. I like Bassey, by the way. So this is someone who likes, but I'm not a Bassey hater. I like Bassey. But that is the perfect description right there. Bassey holds his own. That is Charles Bassey. He holds his own. He's out of position too much. Yeah, he's not a good defensive center. But he's athletic. And he plays hard. And he can get some blocks here and there. I prefer Mamu over Bassey. Bassey's a better defender than Mamu, though. But Mamu's a better shooter than Bassey. Although I wish Bassey would take more outside shots because he actually can shoot threes. I don't know if you guys knew that. I bring that up on stream quite often, but like people don't believe me. But yeah, he can shoot threes. Let me see. Was it the G League? That he was shooting pretty well from three. This is preseason. That's not what I'm looking for. That's a Facebook post. What the heck? I don't know where I found that. Was it the G League where he shot super well from three? I see 3-point shooting. I don't know. You might have to just take my word for it. I can't find it at the moment. He can shoot threes, though. He just hasn't utilized it or used it. Or Spurs haven't asked that of him. So he can go take driving lessons in Poland? What? Mo Bamba is better than Bassey. Before February 6th, Wemby back up. All right, you guys got to relax, okay? You got to relax. You just brought some crazy scoring power to our team. If you can't, don't. This is what makes Brian Wright so good, okay? If it's not out there, if it's not available at the time, and if it's not worth it, don't do the deal. Right? That's the main thing. If it's not worth it, don't do the deal. Just be patient. This one, for today, was undoubtedly worth it until you pull the trigger. Yeah, I saw that. I saw what Lucas said to the fans. He basically just addressed the fans. He didn't even say, like, Mavs organization. He said the organizations in Dallas. It's crazy, bro. I genuinely feel bad for Mavs fans. They need to just become Spurs fans, honestly. I'll accept them. I don't know if you guys will. I'll accept them, though. Like this.
Since I've been a baby. This is the worst moment in the history of my life. This is ridiculous. This is crazy, man. We went to the NBA Finals. Why are we trading the best player, the franchise player? How are we trading the franchise player? You went to the NBA Finals. He's supposed to have a statue. He's supposed to have a statue. Dirk got a statue right there. It's supposed to be Luka right there. Why we don't got a statue for Luka? This new management is putting profit over fans. Profit over fans.
That's how it is, bro. No idea what they're talking about. Did you guys see the GM? Did you guys see the GM talk about this? It's crazy. It's crazy the stuff he was saying. He didn't tell Jason Kidd about it. It was a secret thing. He thinks that he thinks that Anthony Davis fits their timeline within 3 to 4 years. no idea what the heck he's even going on about. Crazy. They need to check that man. Seems Reed Clan. I don't know. NBA wants a superstar for Lakers. But here's the thing though. That guy, the GM for, hold on. What's his name? Nico Harrison. Hold on. You guys remember this? Oh, sorry. Steph. This guy's an idiot, y'all. Here you go. If you're wondering, because you want to believe like, okay, this is rigged, right? But then you remember things like this and you're like, oh wait, yeah, this guy's an idiot. Check this out. So this is an insanely embarrassing story. It's crazy. All right. So he used to work at Nike, right? And they had to do a pitch for Steph Curry. And they didn't get Steph. We all know that Steph ended up going to Under Armour. Now, this is where it gets crazy, okay? How did he screw this up? So here we go. In 2013, when Curry was 25 years old and had yet to win an NBA title, he sat down with Nike about signing what would have been his second shoe deal with the Swish brand. Under Armour had offered him $4 million per year deal plus a signature shoe, while Nike offered him $2.5 million. A $1.5 million gap is a significant one, but it's safe to say money wasn't the only reason Curry ultimately went to Under Armour. So here we go. Listen to this. So, according to Sports Illustrated, Nike completely botched the pitch meeting, and Harrison was at the center of it. One Nike executive reportedly mispronounced Curry's name, calling him Stefan instead of Stephen. Meanwhile, a repurposed PowerPoint with a picture of Kevin Durant, not Curry, was displayed on the screen during the meeting. In 2022, Harrison finally addressed the rumors that he was the one who mispronounced Steph Curry's name. And during his explanation, he actually dug himself in an even deeper hole. There's an article out, and the article says I mispronounced his name. It wasn't me. It absolutely wasn't me. But they didn't know the other person. They knew me. So they say I mispronounced his name because it's sexy. But I'm like, first of all, I've known this guy forever, like since he was in high school. I used to represent his dad. How am I going to mispronounce his name? I might have called him Seth, but I wasn't going to mispronounce his name. So yeah, Nike made a mistake. So he basically has said, oh yeah, wait, I might have called him Seth. The ad? Yeah, I'm getting some wild ads today. I don't know what's going on. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the ads today. I got that one, then I got the Adam and Eve one. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with these ads. That's crazy. But yeah, no, this dude's a complete idiot. That was my point. Cleanse your prostate, okay? Yeah, it's all right. I think it's okay. That's from Natural Healthway. Caitlin Clark. What is all this? Sponsored stories. These are sponsored ads. Anyways. Imagine seeing Wimby and Mo in the paint. For sure. No. Ads are based on your search history. No. This one is. This one right here. This is a sponsored ad. All right. This is sponsored. And then as far as Twitter's concerned, you literally get everything. Twitter's kind of crazy. But this one is, because this right here is where I order shirts for the website. I don't want Wemby to be power forward. I want to be center. Him being at power forward doesn't work. Ella, I'm just kidding. Second team was contacted before Lakers, maybe Spurs. I saw somebody post that like they went to the Spurs first for Wemby. I don't buy that. I don't see any reason the Spurs would. It's so crazy, bro, because like I don't mean to be disrespectful, but like an AD trade, I could see. I mean, I wouldn't do it, but I could see like Jimmy Butler, right? Like Jimmy Butler and AD. Like I feel like that's a couple tiers under Luka. Actually, I'm curious now. I want to look up top players in the NBA. Thanks for the super chat, man. Disagree. It's just like when Duncan was playing center. Oh wait, I don't know what we're disagreeing on. I like Wemby at center. Every time that Wemby's been set at power forward, it hasn't worked. Even when he was in the Olympics, they had to send Gobert to the bench. And I mean, do you get a better center than Gobert? I don't think so. But I know the rules are different as well, so the paint rules are much different. So there's that. Let's see here. Wait, is Steph? Wait. I'm wondering where the heck they got my boy Wemby. But yeah, so Luka Doncic is considered a top 3 player in the NBA. But I'm trying to see if they have like a longer list. The Ringer did a list. Top 100. All right. This should be fun. Thanks for a super chat. Because we had no point guard and true centers. Nah, I guess that's true. I still prefer Wemby as center, but I mean, maybe it'll work. I don't really care. I don't really care. I'm not concerned too much. I just think we undoubtedly need a backup big, for sure. Oh, does this move during the season? Because this is not the same as it was. So this list has him at 4, which is fine. They moved Wemby up to 6. I think Wemby's 5. Who would I take out? I would take Tatum, even though Tatum's great. I would take Tatum out and put Wemby at 5. You see, crazy Kevin Garnett's still in a top 10 list. So you got Anthony Davis at 9. So he put Anthony Davis at 9. So it's so crazy that he came out and he was like, I believe defense wins championships. You are so dumb. Literally just got to the finals. I feel like that franchise just doesn't like Luka. Look, De'Aaron Fox is in the top 20. They got him at 19. What do they give him? They said clutch gene. We've said that. We said how clutch he is. Speed demon, pull up threat, float game. Analysis. You don't defend Fox so much as hold on for dear life. His stuttering ISO game is a nightmare to guard. Every step a reminder of how easily he could blow past, and every hesitation proof of how quickly he can slam on the brakes. Yet somehow Fox himself never seems especially rushed, even as he hurries the Kings into the front court and zooms through the handoff after handoff with Sabonis. As good as he plays with Sabonis, this is going to be times 3, at least with Wemby. We're so good now, bro. I just read the news. We didn't give up many pieces. We gave up nothing. Like Muhammad, we gave up nothing, bro. I'm going to keep saying this. I need to hammer it home. The San Antonio Spurs gave up nothing. The biggest piece that they gave up was our own 27. But think of it like this. The Minnesota 2031 that we gave up, that was just for Rob Dillingham, a pick that we didn't want anyway. Gave up nothing. We gave back the Chicago Bulls pick. Yeah, it's not our pick. We just gave it back. We gave up the Charlotte Hornets pick. Charlotte Hornets pick is going to be a second round pick next year. Like, it's not going to convey this year. The Spurs literally gave up nothing. Nothing. The trade was so good, guys. This is the trade I would have put into 2K to try to make something happen, and I would have just prayed that it went through. Oof, calm down, my guy. Okay, all right, calm down. I guess we got tired of these embarrassing losses and decided to go after Fox. Spurs have had their eye on Fox for a long time. I wonder if we went over this already, or did we go over Fox in other videos, like before today, before this week? Let's see. Let's see here. Why did I come up on the shorts? Let's see. I don't think, well, none of my videos are coming up because literally we have nothing but De'Aaron Fox everywhere. So none of my videos are popping up right now. Yeah, none of my videos are popping up. So I don't know. Grammy feels like a funeral service. Grammy is Joke Award. I didn't watch it. I'm just happy. I just heard about Doechii winning, which makes me happy. And Kendrick winning, which also makes me happy. Doechii deserved it. What the heck? All right, so guys, what we'll do is, let's see, tomorrow the Spurs play, right? Spurs play tomorrow, so we'll be back tomorrow. We just will. That's just how it goes, right? That's just how it rolls. So we'll be back tomorrow, and we'll talk about the Grizzlies game when that goes down. So afterwards, we'll jump on live and talk about it. I'll go ahead and upload the segment of us briefly talking about the trade today. I'll upload that. But yeah, Not Like Us record of the year. Can you imagine, bro? Can you imagine, RJ, a diss track about you, calling you a PDF file? Just won a Grammy? Like, can you imagine that, bro? Like, imagine the nightmare there it is to be Drake right now. A song talking about how you're a culture vulture and a PDF file just won a Grammy. And now you're getting ready to go to the Super Bowl and in front of millions upon millions of people call you a PDF file again. And then people are going to be like, wait, what? Drake's a what? And then they're going to look up all that footage of you, like, having, like, doing weird things. What a nightmare. Screw Drake too. Yeah, forget Drake. Kendrick's dope. There's levels to this, okay? There's levels to this. Kendrick is the culture. I did feel like for a while that Drake didn't necessarily respect the culture the same way that, like, a legendary rapper does. Like, he does the numbers and everything, but as far as respecting the culture, I don't think so. Once he did the whole AI Tupac thing, I was like, oh man, you don't actually respect hip hop. You are kind of just a culture vulture. You do just take and take and take from different groups. That was terrible to do AI for Tupac. Like that's like an unwritten rule. Like you don't do that. You don't play around with Tupac if you're an MC. You think Eminem would do that for a diss track? You think anybody would do that, honestly? That like respects hip hop? No one would do that. No one would actually do that. But Drake would. Drake should have known not to go with Kendrick. He should have known better. It's going to be really funny, though. Super Bowl is going to be really funny. It's going to be hilarious. Exactly. Childish Gambino is himself. Drake isn't. Yeah, and Drake should have, when he did that album with 21 Savage, I would have much preferred he did kind of like a, like a speaker box to Love Below type deal. You guys remember that? I know that that's old, and I'm kind of showing my age here, but like, Outkast had an album back in 2003. It was awesome. I had this album as a kid. And yeah, it was a 2-disc album. Right? And what it was you kind of had Big Boy being the hard one, right? And then you had Andre 3000 kind of doing his own thing, but being more of the lover boy. And that's what he should have did with 21. But instead, you come across songs where 21 Savage is hard and scary, right? Saying, I'm going to kill you. And then you have Drake come in and Drake's talking about how he's going to kill you. It's like, what are you talking about, Drake? You're not, what are you talking about? You're not 21. It should have been more of like a 21 is this type of dude and Drake is this type of dude. And you kind of combine those two. It would have been fun. You can even, it's so many concepts. Like, I don't know, you could have had, 21 breaking some chick's heart, and then the second verse, Drake comes in to swoop her in, and then she goes back to 21. Like, you could have did something cool. You could have did the whole Kendrick and Lil Wayne song, like Mona Lisa. Kendrick never made a song where he's just like a gangster, but for some reason, Drake pretends to be one all the time. I don't understand it. I don't know. 21 gave you false street cred. Yep. Good Kid, Mad City. I love Good Kid, Mad City. Wait, what about it? If you're talking about Good Kid, Mad City, Kendrick acting like he was a gangster, he never did that in that album. He just talked about his reality and what he's seen. I mean, he's from the hood. He's from Compton. But he always talks about how he was kind of like the nerdy kid, you know what I mean? Mad City was a good album. How about To Pimp a Butterfly? All of it's good. Every single thing that Kendrick has brought to light has been basically a masterpiece. I'm not going to lie to you. Basically a masterpiece. Even Mr. Morale, you need to, if you haven't listened to it a second time, go listen to it a second time and actually like listen. It's incredible. It's a misunderstood album, I think. Shoot, even Drake misunderstood it. I mean, he started quoting the album with things that aren't even true, that weren't even in the album. Fox posted on Instagram. Yeah, that's a good album too, Courtney. Funny enough, I would say that's one of his weaker albums, and it's awesome. Like, that's probably his weakest, and it's awesome. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. Why am I not following you? Where is it? The lyrics are the most important part in rap. That's why Drake pissed off hip hop heads. Well, Drake also does like a lot of sneak dissing too. He doesn't just diss you. He like sneak diss you. Like he'll say things very specific in songs that only the person that knows who he's talking about knows. Daima cooking right now? Okay, I got to get back on Daima. I haven't watched since the week that it was off. Can you block S. Shakur? He's being toxic and spamming a lot of nonsense and false stuff. He's not a Spurs fan with the stuff he's been saying. S. Shakur? You literally gave me a super chat for that. Let me see. What have you been saying? Zip it casuals. Wemby is a center. Whoever says otherwise is dumb. Yeah, put Wemby at power forward away from the basket so the opposite team could get layups. It's stupid. All right, how about this? You are beyond dumb, homie. Wemby plays center. You are a troll. All right, how about this? How about this? How about this? Shakur, be better. All right, don't insult people. We'll do that. I won't block him. I won't block him. I don't think that's enough to block. But hey, if it gets crazy again, you say something crazy again, then I'll put you on timeout. I'll put him on timeout. You can literally put people on timeout. Clan over here parenting the chat for real. Shakira, you changed, man. I got you, Clan. See, there you go. See, we're all happy now. Blocking wasn't necessary. You don't have to just block. Some people it's very obvious it's time to block. Like, that one's not necessarily obvious. And he's not spamming. Yeah, he's not spamming. There's just a few messages here as I scroll up. He's not really spamming anything. No need of insulting. Just have a friendly conversation about disagreeing. It's cool. Yeah. Oh, he's spamming at you, Grossi. He's been going at you this whole time, I see. Maybe. No, that was just one time. Maybe a couple times. Yeah, you guys said that he posted something. I don't see anything. Clan, who's the last pick for deadline? I have no idea. I'm not gonna lie to you and say I heard anything. I haven't heard anything regarding that. However, I did know that something was gonna happen. Chat, this is cool place, chill, enjoy the day. It was his story for the Spurs. For sure. Crying to Clan on a super chat is crazy work. It's okay. That's all right. I didn't notice. Shakur's cool now. He's gonna be cool now. Oh man, too bad Fox won't play tomorrow against Memphis because it's not official yet. Oh, that's true. When you guys thinking Wednesday? I'm gonna be watching this game though. It's gonna be fun, bro. It's gonna be a fun broadcast. And the Spurs should be pretty ignited, right? They should be pretty hyped and ready to play. Is this the rodeo road trip, right? Yeah, literally the rodeo road trip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, if he plays against Atlanta, that'd be fun. This is also gonna be fun because there's a lot of wins. I don't know if Memphis isn't a guarantee win. Hornets should win. Should win Atlanta. We need to win Atlanta. Okay, we need to take care of that. Magic isn't guaranteed. That's going to be tough. Wizards, we should win that. Not guaranteed with the Celtics. But hopefully we win all these. Is Wemby playing tomorrow? Is he still sick? I don't know. You know, last game, you know, he ended up getting, like, they said he was active, then they said questionable. So I'm assuming he'll be back. It's not like at the, you know, right before the game they said doubtful. They had him at questionable, so he'll probably be okay. Maybe he'll play. Spurs fans, are we going honking? Is that what y'all do? We really could have used Fox help tomorrow against Ja Morant. Don't worry about it. Allergies? Wait, was it allergies for real? Wemby is questionable? Was it allergies? Respect and best wishes to Trey and Zach, for sure. Ja ain't even playing? Ja ain't playing? How long has Ja been out? He's been out several days. He said, I got allergies. He need to play. I got allergies. So I doubt it was allergies. The current flu strand in San Antonio has been very mild for those in good health. It is everywhere though. Oh, you think that might be it? Yeah, they didn't say exactly what it was. So I think Fox will play tomorrow. Nah. Yeah, it got to be finalized. He has to fly out. He has to get, acclimated. Two days ago, I canceled my Fubu account. Now that Fox's trade, I'm regretting it. Stream East. That's all I have to say. Until NBA League Pass becomes better. God, they're coming up with every single thing they can instead of just improve NBA League Pass. Adam Silver coming out saying, well, we've been thinking about limiting quarters to 10 minutes. Why would you do that? What? Just improve League Pass so people will pay for that. So dumb. Sean's on ESPN right now. I can't play it, but let's see if we have any other things here. Carolina Teague is hosting a Spurs space. Let's see. Listen anonymously? I don't want to listen anonymously.
He wanted a win now type of team, and he wanted the Kings to put the pieces around him so he could have a championship team.
Do you
but
think he has that here now with what we have?
With Wemby, with Wemby, to me, when you get somebody like Wemby on your corner, to me, that's like, okay, I'm here to win now. I got Wemby on my team. I'm here to win now too. There's no Wemby over there with the Kings. So I think he just wanted to go to where he really wanted to be at. Which is where there's a generational talent that he could work cohesively with, and I think that's what he was essentially
Amazon
looking
Prime
for.
is
Plus,
getting
he wasn't
Spurs
too
rights.
happy with the Kings organization, and as far as the people were talking about his ego and this and that. For me, I'm just I understand where he's coming from as a player if he wanted to be in a win now type of situation. So I think it just works out better for all of them. Plus, his wife lives in San Antonio, or is from San Antonio.
But he's from Texas. Yeah, he's from Texas too.
So it just it all works out better in my opinion. So I think he's in a good place, and I think the Kings are gonna get what they want because he wanted out anyways. So they get a fair shake with this deal as well. So I think that's the overall synopsis that I have in regards to him possibly being an issue with the locker room. If that is the case, the way it went down with the Kings. Casey, I just want to give Casey a big shout out before we get to pledge our next speaker. Casey, thank you so much for re-downloading X just to come on the Spurfix Spaces. You go, Glenn Coco. We value the Spurfix Space. The Spurfix team is Matt, Tyler, myself, and Casey. All three gentlemen do a fantastic job of writing excellent pieces for Spurfix. So if you guys check out the Spurfix blog, Twitter, we always post our articles up there. So they do a fantastic job. You guys heard exactly how they be speaking, but they write even better than they talk. I don't know if they take offense to that, but they write really well. So if you guys are interested in their stuff, go check it out. So shout out to Casey for re-downloading X just to come on this space.
I'll pause it. What'd you say? Hey, Clan, make sure you fully accept all Mavs refugees, by the way. They come in droves. Yeah, for sure, bro. Unironically, they can jump off the Dallas Mavericks.
They're still on good terms, and even the day after Mike Brown was fired, they had dinner together. So I don't think that it was a big problem between those two.
Just stopping by to say you were right all along, Clan. Which part? Which part in particular do you feel like I was right about? Just the trade in general.
So I don't think he has like an ego problem or any of that kind of stuff. I just wanted to get that out.
Thanks, man.
Okay. Thanks for the clarification, and I hope De'Aaron paid for that dinner. Pledger, what's up, Pledger?
What's up, CT? How you doing?
Oh, it's always a good time when I get to talk to you.
Well, to go on the point about De'Aaron Fox and whether he's a locker room cancer because of everything that happened with Mike Brown, as they've said, that's not the case. His teammates have openly come out and backed De'Aaron Fox and the type of person he is, and all of the media, including Matt George, who does the Locked On and 1320 ESPN over there, he tweeted out the fact that he said, Spurs fans, all I can say is enjoy. Wemby and Fox are going to be one of the most exciting duos in the NBA for a long time. De'Aaron and his family are wonderful. You're getting as great a dude as you are a player. You don't have that kind of reputation and outpouring from media, players, etc. This dude's a locker room cancer. Like, he's going to be just fine in terms of the type of culture that he brings into the locker room. Like, that's the least
That's
of
true.
any.
Clan, bro, I think low key people in the Spurs organization spam channels on YouTube. What do you mean?
Absolutely, but there are still glaring holes on this team. Everybody's brought up the big. Another thing that they miss.
Don't worry too much. Oh Almighty, don't worry about too much about that. It says it makes me worry. Okay, so let me get out of this. How do I leave this? Get rid of this. Let's leave. What was I gonna say? Hold on. Let me find your comment again. All right, here we go. So, Almighty says, it makes me worried that Castle a little bit. He wanted to be on the team with no true point guard. Don't worry too much about that, okay? I mean, it's still literally set up for him to be able to take on that role in the future, right? Like, Fox isn't here forever, but he's going to be very successful with us. But this is a perfect transition for him, right? He's learning from Chris Paul. He's going to be learning from Fox, who's in a way not 100%, but quite similar to what Steph Castle is as a player, like kind of a downhill three level threat. So Castle can learn more in his game, but also you'll still be able to utilize him as a point guard, right? It's not like he has no usage anymore. He can't come off the bench and do things or stay in the starting lineup. And when De'Aaron Fox sits down, he's running the offense. So I don't worry about too much of that. And all of those guys, most importantly, are just good guys. So they'll be all right. Okay. Don't worry. Don't worry about all that. Nothing to worry about. All right, should we go back to this space? I'll listen a little bit more. Anyways, he brought up a good point. Like a lot of those picks in the future, those really good picks that the Spurs have could turn into veteran players. But that's what makes it special. That's what makes the Spurs special. That's what's going to make us special. Because when we're actually winning, yeah, you can convey those picks and get convert those picks into other guys that helps the team. Hot take, sorry clan, but I missed the old beat. All right. We'll bring it back soon. I think that's enough people saying that they don't like the new one. That's enough people saying they don't like the new one. We'll have to bring the other one. Just do a poll, clan, in the chat. All right, we'll do that. Make sure to put a no music option. No. There we go. Oh, do I have to play the other one? Let's see if I can find it. Alright, we'll see what happens. I honestly didn't even notice one way or the other. There you go. New here, haven't heard your old tracks. Okay, yeah, I guess that person saying I need to play the other one was a good idea. I honestly don't even remember what it's called. How do I find it? Did I screenshot it? I might have screenshotted it. Let's see. I might have screenshot it in case I had to go back to it. Is it here? Ah, yeah, I did screenshot it. Ah, I'm so smart. All right, let's turn this off. Let's turn this music off. All right, so let's do it. Should I start the poll over? I should probably start the poll over. But hold on. That's not from YouTube's. I don't want to risk this. This isn't from YouTube's thing. I don't see. That's weird. So I'm pretty sure I got Chill Day from the music library. Hold on, I'm gonna mute everything. Okay, I already muted everything. That's weird. Okay, this is it. This is the old one. Okay. Just open an old video of yours. That probably would have been smarter. All right, so that's the old one. And then the new one is literally this one, so I could just nostalgia is something else, man. Old one's Kendrick, the new one's OVO. Okay. That's only okay. All right. Okay, I see what's going on here. All right, I'm looking at the poll right now. I see what's going on here. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see if I still got it in my I can change it right now. I can literally change it right now. I think I can change it right now. Where's media source? There it is. All right. Now I just gotta look and find where that even is. Give me a second. Okay, this isn't it. Where is it? I don't like that I don't have that downloaded. Okay. For some reason, I can't just find it anymore, but okay. It's non-copyrighted. But okay. Let's download it. Guess I have to download it again. That's weird. You guys can't hear what I'm hearing right now. Hold on. I'll give you like a taste of it.
Dude, can you play a song with a fucking...
Okay. I don't know what that was. Shazam it. Well, I found it now. All right. All right, so we have it. We have the song. Let's go ahead and change it. Because no one likes the baby making music. You guys are going to regret this, by the way. You think this is what you want. You don't want this. All right. Is it fixed now? Oh, wait. How's that? Everyone happy? Everybody happy? Amazing. Hey, man, you guys, man. I like this. I liked it. Let me make sure I can hear it. Do I need to turn it up a little bit? There you go. This beat is the clan beat. Good God, you guys are ridiculous. You guys are ridiculous. You make me sick. You guys make me sick. All right, we'll end the poll. If you were curious, 77% of people wanted the old one. Oh, 76. There you go. There. You just have to deal with it for one more day because I'm literally taking this segment out from last time. How's the volume? Is the volume okay? I was worried you almost fell off. Screw you guys, man. Free armpit shots in this economy? It's good? Okay. All right. Okay. I'm suffering from this, but I'm happy that you guys are okay. I'm happy you're happy. Dun 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 dun. SMH. What's wrong with it? I like it. I just wanted to mix up, man. I just wanted to mix it up a little bit. You should have Googled this. What do you mean? This song's so 2024 for real. The People's Champ. Clan the OnlyFans. That would do numbers. Let's see. Did we get any new subscribers today? I know we and you guys did too, but I was like, hey, make sure you subscribe. Let's see if anyone actually subscribed. Nah, don't switch up ever again, clan. Fine. Oh gosh, I think we did get some more subscribers. Hold on. New content. Wait, it's not content. What would it be under? Analytics? Analytics. And then it'll be under subscribers whenever that comes up. Or no, I have to go to audience. Audience. Wait, it's not audience. What the heck is it? Oh, see live count. Here we go. Yeah, we did get some subscribers. We got 100 subscribers tonight. Yeah, we got 100. We were at 17.2 and now we're at 17.3. Pretty nice to see, man. Pretty nice to see. Spend all your super chat funds on Bet US or Japan. For sure, man. It's gonna go towards that. Also, welcome Mavs fans. You are a lot better than Rockets fans. That's the only reason I would allow them. If it was Rockets fans, I would just gloat and make fun of them, but this is really sad, and I feel bad for them. Not welcoming Mavs fans. Don't be like that. They didn't do anything to you. They're all right. We got us a super team. Well, let's calm down. Did you see Sochan's story? No. Roblox gang? Ugh, they played Roblox? He gonna miss his boys, it sound like. Yeah, you can definitely tell that he was closer to the other two. Zach Collins is just my dog. You can tell this is like deeper. It goes deeper than just him being his homie, right? Roblox gang, okay. They shared that common interest. And time will tell my brother, inshallah. I don't know. It seems like this is an inside joke. This is a cold shot. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That's a cold-blooded shot right there. That's a good shot. I'm surprised we didn't send Malachi. Yeah. Muslim language clan. Inshallah. It's Arabic. Inshallah means God willing in Arabic. Yeah, I just thought that maybe it was like an inside thing with those two. I don't know. Are either one of them? I don't know. It's just, all I know is it's more than my dog. That's all I know. His arm is ripped. Well, he is an NBA player, you know. Sochan and Collins were two that fought during practice, I'm sure now. I think they were. I think they were. Sochan is like the only Tyler the Creator fan in the NBA. Is he a Tyler the Creator fan? He knows music. Love Jeremy. Hope he keeps taking steps. For sure. For sure. Inshallah Arabic means if God's willing or God willing. I got that. I just felt like this is something that they've said before to one another. That's what I got from it. That's all I got from it. I don't know. It's just more than my dog. Wolfgang, Golf Wang, Odd Future. I love Tyler the Creator. Why would Fox be a rental? Who said Fox was a rental? Oh, do we see Fox as a rental? No. So Fox was, if he went to another team, it was being speculated that he would be a rental, right? Because where he really wanted to go was San Antonio. So after the Kings said that, hey, we're going to shop you around, that was his destination, was San Antonio. He's not a rental. He wants to stay long term. Wonder how much we spend on Fox for his contract. He's probably making less now. Yeah. Fox wants a championship. Resigning for a 3-year extension. I definitely see him sign an extension with San Antonio. I love that he wanted to be here. That's the most important thing. And that's one of the important things. I don't know if there's many players that wouldn't want to play under Wemby or with Wemby right now. You gonna play hard for us? He always plays hard. Fox gets overlooked a lot, Chris. Oh, man. G-Money. Fox is overrated. Good luck, Spurs. Y'all are going to find out. I watched enough Kings games. I don't know what you're talking about. Not overrated to me. Maybe he's not a first option. I do agree with that. I don't think he's a first option. But, feel how you feel. Fox is a top 20 player. Yeah, he's listed as a top 20 player in many of lists. Kings fan for 28 years. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your in-depth insight on how Fox is overrated and we actually got nothing. Even if Fox, let's say Fox is just like a B, like after it's all said and done, it's a B plus. The Spurs literally gave up nothing for him. But all right, thank you. Thanks for all you contributed to this chat. Thank you so much. He needs the ball in his hands to be effective. Thank you. Everyone clap for G Money. Thank you, G Money. Thank you. Great insight. Thank you. Head down drive. Thank you. Good job. Nice. Stand ovation for G Money here. Thank you, G Money. No defense. Thank you so much. All right. Okay. Enjoy Zach LaVine. There we go. Okay. All right. Thank you, G Money. Good job. Spurs fans, thank you. Yes, please. Take a bow. Yeah, no offense, but the Kings. This isn't an attack on you. Obviously, you have nothing to do with this, but the Kings are a poverty franchise. Like absolute poverty franchise. And I'm a Cowboys fan, okay? And I think the Cowboys are a poverty franchise. So, but literally have done nothing. So De'Aaron Fox was to have a top 20 player was heaven sent. Yeah, Cowboys suck. Cowboys, boo. Yeah, that's fine. I haven't watched them in 2 years, man. I can't stand them. All stat Fox. Thank you. Thank you. That was very clever. That was very clever. G Money, ladies and gentlemen. G Money. And for our next act, y'all are going to find out. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, G Money. Thank you. Good job. G Money for president. G Money for president. For sure. Laugh now, bro. Oh, well. Dude, is there something that you know that we don't? Like, is De'Aaron Fox like a serial killer or something? Because this seems very dire. I'm starting to get a little nervous now. You'll see. You'll all see. Cancer? Oh my goodness. He's a locker room cancer too? You'll all see. Maybe it's just the Kings, bro. I think if I was a Kings fan, I would blame the Kings first, and then I would blame the Kings front office first, then I would look at the coaches, then I would look at the players. Like when the franchise is that bad, that's what I would look at. I would look at the front office, and then the coaches, and then the player. Now my Spurs, they're so good till you can kind of go with coaches, then players, then front office, because our front office is just that solid. But you really need to just look at the franchise as a whole, man. So whatever, you probably got the worst version of Fox, and even the worst version of Fox gave you 60 points in a game this season. So I don't know what to tell you. Cope. Yeah, that's Cope. Best team he has had and done nothing. Yep. Best team your franchise has had and done nothing. They do a lot of nothing. They do not. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. All right. Hold on. Do they have... All right. So from 2007 all the way to 2021, they didn't even make the playoffs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 seasons in a row, no playoffs. No playoffs. I think I would look at the franchise first before I look at the star player on my team to say, hey, you need to do more. This is actually pathetic. I would riot. I would literally riot. 16 seasons of not doing anything. And we want to go back and talk about how Fox needs to... Come on, bro. Fox plays bad team defense. I think the team as a whole is just bad. I think the franchise is just bad. I genuinely think the franchise is just bad, bro. You need better organization. Like, I don't know. I'll be holding on to dear life for someone like Fox. But hey, let's see. You got Zach LaVine. I'm sure you're happy about that. So let's see if there's a better outcome. Wait, are you happy about Zach LaVine? I don't want to make assumptions. How do you feel about this trade? I think it was an absolute fleece, honestly. De'Aaron Fox is undoubtedly, top 20 player in the NBA. He's worth way more than what we gave up. But yeah, your franchise is horrible, bro. Not an attack on you. Like I said, if you want to talk about my Cowboys, that's fine. I think they're horrible. This is horrible. This is absolutely horrible. Zach LaVine, that's good. But you got a Charlotte pick that's not going to convey this year. I don't know if you knew that. So this isn't going to convey. So it seems like a first round pick, but it's not. It's going to be a second round pick next year. And then you got our 2027, which probably won't be that good because we'll be a much better team by 2027. And then you got the 2031 Minnesota, and that one's okay. But you don't know what's going to pan out. You don't know how that's going to pan out. That's all you got. So you got like 2 okay picks. Well, one might be actually good. The 2031, but it's a long time from now. It might be good. But you got like an okay pick and a second round pick from us. Like, this is a terrible franchise. This is an absolute fleece. Taller, more athletic. Okay. I don't know exactly what Zach LaVine has done that would make you more excited for him than Fox. But sure. Fox is also, you can lie. I mean, you would just be lying if you say this. Fox is also very clutch. But if you don't think that, then I don't know what to tell you. Zach LaVine's a good player, though. I'm not going to sit here and act like Zach LaVine's not a good player. Wish we got our pick back with the Debo trade. Yes, and no clutch. You don't think he's clutch? He's literally described as clutch. People describe him as clutch. I guess I don't have this stuff up. I got too many tabs up, y'all. I have no idea where that is. By the way, dude, G Money, you should subscribe. And didn't he win? Hold on. Didn't he win Clutch Player of the Year? Like a couple years ago? Or a few years ago? I actually don't know. I'm going to type this in. I hope they give the stats for that. AI told me. Here we go. I don't know why I did all caps. I don't know why I did that. Yes, De'Aaron Fox won NBA's first Clutch Player of the Year award in 2023. He was named winner in April 2023. So I guess from now, since now in 2023, he's not clutch anymore. The award is given to the player who performs best in the clutch situations, which are games that are close with 5 minutes or less remaining. First time the award was handed out. Your point? What's your point? If he had the most clutch moments the year that it was given out, so what? What's your point? I don't understand your point. The hand has effect on this year. Okay, so now it's something else. By the way, the Spurs have a knack for helping players play better defensively as well. So if that's something you're worried about, don't worry, man. He'll be totally fine. It also helps when you have like the best defender in the NBA on your team. And one of the best defenders in the NBA. Well, actually, three of some of the best defenders in the NBA on your team. Definitely helps. No, Fox isn't a bad defender. You got fleeced, though. I will let you know that your franchise got fleeced. He's worth more than that. I'm gonna follow and ask if you still love this trade. Hey, I go live almost every game, so you know, we'll see. You can come back. That's fine. I wish more draft capital. Yeah, it was a fleece, man. It was a fleece. One of those picks we gave you won't even convey. Like, us Spurs fans been talking about that Charlotte Hornets pick for the longest. Like, we've been kind of irritated with it because we're like, this is never going to convey. They just suck too often. We'll never get this pick. Does he take Castle number? I would assume so, but we'll see. Spurs B, Sacramento B minus. Let me tell you something. The San Antonio Spurs have been needing a point guard like De'Aaron Fox, a really great pick and roll player, downhill player. This is undoubtedly an A+ for the Spurs. You gave up nothing to get that. Even if this doesn't pan out, we still have our entire future ahead of us. Like, there's no way this is just a B from the San Antonio Spurs. Are you kidding me? A S+? Yeah, it's like a S. Yeah, it's like S tier, bro. It's not just a B. Like, for Sacramento, I mean, you've always wanted Zach LaVine, so I guess that's a B-. But no, this isn't a B for the Spurs. It's A+, easily A+. You gave up nothing for the exact type of player that you needed. It doesn't get better than that. The only thing better than this is literally giving up AD for Luka. I guess you can get better. I guess it get better than that. I guess we could have gave up Devin Vassell for like Luka or something. Like, that would have been crazy. But I know, Clan. How can anyone criticize this franchise or Brian? Right? He's been like killing it, bro. Castle is Tyreek Evans 2.0, no future. Oh my goodness, G Money. G Money, you just lost all credibility, my friend. You just lost all credibility, my friend. That is a wild take. You lost everything in just that one. Wow. Are you okay? Luka, hand me my beer. Oh man, yeah, bro. Put it down, man. Put it down. Put it down. Put the beer down, my friend. Come back tomorrow night, okay? You'll feel better. Just come back tomorrow night. That's wild, bro. He's Tyreek Evans 2.0. He plays nothing like Tyreek. That's like the most random comparison. I have not heard that one. That is wild. Tyreek Evans. Castle can be Rookie of the Year. Castle probably will be Rookie of the Year. G Money had to switch targets. Yeah. From your perspective, though, G Money, I'm assuming you also didn't like the fact that De'Aaron Fox kind of said he wanted out. Like, he didn't ask to be out, but that interview with Draymond, he definitely alluded to, like, they're not going to win. I need you to win, and didn't sign that extension. So you probably been turned off from him for a while, for a minute. Tyreek Evans was pretty good too. No, Tyreek Evans was the man, Swish. He was really good early on, but it's just a comparison. Like, why are we comparing Tyreek Evans to Castle? That's like, I don't see the comparison at all. Like, that's kind of a wild comparison. I don't get that. I wish they traded him before the season. See what's going on? You see that? You just gave yourself away. I told you. I was trying to put myself in your shoes, man. You didn't really want him here after he didn't sign an extension. You kind of start getting that vibe of like, well, I don't want you here anyway, right? I mean, I felt that way. I felt that way with Kawhi, even though Kawhi went about it like a way worse way. De'Aaron Fox was professional. Kawhi was terrible. But I felt that way. I was like, I don't need you anyways. And then we were like mediocre for like a few years. Sacramento shouldn't have a franchise. Yeah. G Money need a hug. Do you need a hug, G Money? Dang, you're still alive. Don't worry, I'm getting off. Diago, I just saw your message. Diago said G Money still mad about losing to the Lakers back in the early 2000s. That's crazy. That's crazy. Man, if we would have just stopped Kobe. If we just stopped Kobe. I just don't think he is good. Like I said, bro, it's very hard to first off, statistic wise, he is good. Okay, like let's get it out of the way. He's really good. Very good. Top player in the NBA. Good. I mean, when he goes against us, he gives us that work, right? I know that for sure. Yeah, one of the top players in the NBA, easily top 20. That's number one. But number two, when you have I'm not trying to be mean here, but like when you have a franchise that is as poorly ran as the Sacramento Kings are, it's kind of difficult to gauge how good a player actually is. Like it's hard to, the fact that he has the stats that he has, the fact that he has any accolades at all, and done pretty doggone well, and that a lot of teams were inquiring about him, even with the franchise that's as bad as the Sacramento Kings. I mean, that really shows how good he actually is. His true potential will be let out in San Antonio. That's just how it works when you go to a really good franchise. Spurs is they're a really good franchise. And I'm not doing that just because I'm a Spurs fan, right? Like I told you, I'm also a Cowboys fan. I hate it. I hate being a Cowboys fan. Empty calories. The entire franchise is empty calories, my friend. The entire franchise is empty calories. It's top down. It's top down. You can start blaming the players way more often when the franchise done a good job to give you, like, you know, everything you need. You're generous, Clan? About which part? The Cowboys? Cowboys suck. G Money gonna buy a Spurs Fox jersey. You can be a Spurs fan, bro. We'll let you in. Like, I'm not one of those gatekeepers, right? I'm not a gatekeeper. I like people becoming Spurs fans. I think it's cool. We got people all types of ages in this chat. We got people that have seen things from the 80s with the Spurs. We have people that's informed about the 90s. We have people that just became fans a couple years ago. We have people in France that just became fans. Like, we will accept you, bro. Like, you can come over. No shame whatsoever. It's a great franchise. You're laughing, but like, I get it, bro. I get it. All right, it's like an immigrant seeking asylum. Okay. You are, whether you want to admit it or not, G Money, you are oppressed, man. That franchise is they're hurting you, bro. They're hurting your spirit. Come over to San Antonio. We will accept you. Clan, you sound like Trump. Seeking asylum. He don't know what asylum means. He doesn't know what seeking asylum even means. Yeah, you're an asylum seeker. G Money, you an asylum seeker, man. You're an asylum seeker, bro. Come over. We will accept you. We won't make the process over convoluted like the American immigration system. All right. We won't make you go through leaps and valleys for freaking 10 years. All right. You can just immediately come in and be a Spurs fan. We will give you your Spurs citizenship expeditiously. Make America great again? Well, I don't know about all that. Don't bring that energy over here. But you can be a Spurs fan. You can. Don't bring that over here. Okay, leave the hat at home. But you can come in. Like I'll accept you if you leave the hat at home. I'll never leave my Kings, bro. Would it help if I told you we have a? Well, I mean, I guess you know about him, but a player named Steph Castle. That's pretty close to a king. How about that? Never? Poor thing. All right. Well, we're here for you, okay? If you, let's leave it like this. Let's leave it like this. All right. G Money. When they break your heart, because they will. They've done it. They've done it time and time again. Okay, they will continuously break your heart. All right. How about this? You can come over to the chat. You can come over to the channel when we're live or whatnot, and you can just rant about your team. Everybody in the chat will be there for you. You can come in and just say, guys, I want to talk about my Kings. They absolutely suck. No one's going to come in. If they do, I'm going to block them. No one's going to come in and say, shut up. We don't want to hear about that. You can come in. You can rant about them. We can tell you, hey, man, it's okay. Watch some Spurs games with us or something like that, and you'll feel better, right? You actually see some pretty good basketball. You'll see some pretty good basketball. And it'll remind you why you love this game. When you're down, bro, just look up 2014 Spurs. Look up that video, The Beautiful Game. It's a great video on YouTube. Look it up. It's called The Beautiful Game, and it'll make you feel good. I don't like San Antonio. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. You're a little hostile right now, but it's okay. You can come over. You can come over when they break your heart, and we'll help you, okay? We'll be here for you. The whole chat will. They're saying they're a little hostile towards you right now, but I promise you, they will be here for you, okay? That's the Spurs way. What, you crossed the line, G Money? No. He's a little irritated right now. He's a little irritated right now. Yeah, don't hold it against him right now. He's lashing out. He's going to miss Fox. Okay. All right, G Money. Thank you. Thank you. You can come back, though. Maybe. But tortoise? Wait, is that like a... It's not like a racial slang thing, is it? I thought tortoise was like... Isn't that sandwiches or something? Are there like Mexican sandwiches? Am I tripping? G-Money needs to nap or maybe a breakfast taco in the morning tomorrow. That would be nice. You should do that. Food? Torta food? Yeah, that's what I thought. Big girls? Ah, that's what he was saying. Tortas are big Mexican. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I thought it was just a sandwich. Mexican food is the best. Mexican food is pretty awesome. I think I'm gonna eat some carnitas when I get off this live stream. I didn't know that meant big Mexican girls. That's so random. It's a Mexican food? Well, I guess it's slang for women. Torta is basically semi-big Mexican girl. Oh, okay. But I mean, like, I don't know. You better not lose playing Apex with a Trump. You better not, dude. I like lock in every time I see something on. I don't see it that often, but when I play like Rivals, and either if someone's mirroring my character, so they're also playing Captain America, or if they have like a Trump name, I like go in, bro. Like I'm locked in. Yeah, background music is back. But tomorrow, I'm going to have a video up of a segment of this, and it's not going to have this background music. So you got to deal with it one more day. Clan, make some fajita tacos? Maybe. All I have is carnitas right now in the fridge. Girlfriend's coming over maybe in a week or so. Maybe I'll make some. I've seen it. Clan, if you like Uncut Gems, you'll love Good Time. I've seen both of them. I love Good Time. I'm going to leave y'all with this. Follow me on Letterboxd. So I post lots of films. I made a list here of amazing films that won't waste your time. It's Clan the Film Fan. All right, so follow me on Letterboxd. You can just download the app, or I mean, I guess you can go on the website too if you want. But make a Letterboxd. Follow me. It's basically social media but for movies. And if you're somebody that watches a lot of movies, check out this list that I made. These are, I think, some of the top films I've ever seen. They're awesome. They're all great. And you probably recognize some of the big ones, like Fight Club, obviously, Scarface. Like, those are some big ones. But there might be some you don't recognize, like maybe Handmaiden, A Tale of Two Sisters. Yeah, really great films on here. So if you're interested, go follow that. And then also, sometimes when we're live, if you ever want me to go over some of the films that you've done, just tell me. Or that you've looked at, just tell me. Also, one thing I've been wanting to do. What about the coach situation? I'm not worried about that right now. Oh, one thing I wanted to do was also if you guys have any Rivals clips, like Marvel Rivals clips that you wanted me to look at, I would love to do that. That would be fun to do that on stream. Because obviously trying to play video games on this computer has not worked out for me, but it works on my PlayStation just fine. But I can at least go to the replays section on Rivals on my computer and take a look at it. So that would be cool. I'll play some Rivals. Yeah, if there's anything you want me to look at, maybe we can do some critiquing. I mean, I'm not the best player in the world or nothing, right? But I used to play a lot of Overwatch, so I might have some thoughts on it. I definitely have thoughts if you're playing Cap. I could definitely help you with Cap. I think I'm a pretty good Cap. I wanted to ask about the second player the Kings got, 6'6" small forward. Oh, City Sissoko. He's going to take a little bit of work, but he is a very smart player, high IQ, makes some really, really good passes, flashy passes at that. I thought he was taller than 6'6". How big is City, y'all? I thought City was bigger than that. We're talking about City Sissoko, right? He's from France. What else? He has to work on his outshot shot for sure. But he's a really good defender, versatile defender, and kind of a glue guy. Somebody said I thought City was the second coming of Boris Diaw. Yeah, something like that. He's a really good. That's the main thing. He's a really great passer, very smart player. Good defender, but gonna need a lot of work. Like, you're gonna have to be patient with him. Like, I personally don't think that he got some pretty good posters too. Like, he can dunk on you. But he's not necessarily like ready yet. Like, it's gonna take at least another season or two for him to be ready. He just lost a bunch of weight, and you can tell he's still coming to his body a little bit. But he's a good player. He's really good. Just described Castle. He's also, Castle's pretty much NBA ready. He just need to improve his outside shot. I guess that's the similarity. There was something I was going to say about City, but I just went blank. All right, I'm hopping off. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate the love. We had quite a few people in here. Ended up getting like 10,000 views from this, maybe more, honestly. But I'll upload a video tomorrow from this segment. Oh my God! Just announced local TV Luka Doncic press conference tomorrow, 11 a.m. Please don't be copyrighted. I have to watch that. That's gonna be fun. De'Aaron Fox press conference tomorrow. I don't know about that. Love the channel. Keep it up. Heck yeah. Thanks, man. All right, y'all. I'll see you later. I'll see you tomorrow after the Grizzlies game, after that W. Deuces. Everybody follow. Subscribe to this channel. Bye. Yeah, bye, G Money. Hopefully we weren't too mean to you. All right.